Many new moms worry they are not making enough milk, and it's one of the most common reasons families consider stopping breastfeeding early. The truth is that true low milk supply is much less common than many people think. Fussiness, frequent feeding, soft breasts, or a baby wanting to nurse often do not automatically mean your milk supply is low. Understanding what actually causes low milk supply, and what you can do about it, can help you make informed decisions and protect your breastfeeding journey. Your body produces milk based on supply and demand. Every time milk is removed from the breasts through nursing or pumping, your body receives the message to make more. When milk remains in the breast for long periods, production naturally slows down. This simple biological process explains why frequent and effective milk removal is the foundation of a healthy milk supply. One of the biggest causes of low milk supply is ineffective milk removal. A baby with a shallow latch, tongue tie, poor positioning, or weak sucking may not empty the breast well. Even though your baby may spend plenty of time nursing, your body may not receive the signal to increase production. Correcting latch issues often leads to significant improvements within days. Skipping feedings or pumping sessions is another common reason milk supply decreases. Long stretches between breast emptying tell your body that less milk is needed. This is especially common when returning to work, introducing formula without pumping, or allowing nighttime feedings to disappear too quickly. Some medical conditions can also contribute to low milk supply. Hormonal disorders, untreated thyroid disease, retained placental tissue after birth, significant blood loss during delivery, certain medications, previous breast surgery, or conditions like polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, may affect milk production. If your supply remains low despite frequent and effective feeding, it's important to speak with your healthcare provider or a lactation consultant. Stress, exhaustion, and dehydration often get blamed for low milk supply. While they usually don't directly cause a dramatic decrease, chronic stress and lack of rest can interfere with letdown and make breastfeeding feel much harder. Taking care of yourself with regular meals, fluids, sleep whenever possible, and emotional support can make a noticeable difference. If you think your milk supply is low, first look at your baby's diaper output and weight gain rather than relying on how your breasts feel or how much you pump. A baby who has plenty of wet diapers, regular bowel movements appropriate for their age, and steady weight gain is usually getting enough milk, even if they nurse frequently. To increase milk supply, nurse more often whenever possible. Aim for at least 8 to 12 feedings in 24 hours during the early weeks. Make sure your baby has a deep latch and actively transfers milk. If you're separated from your baby, pump every time your baby receives a bottle. Adding 1 or 2 power pumping sessions for several days may also help stimulate increased production. Breast compressions during feeding or pumping can improve milk removal and encourage additional letdowns. Skin-to-skin contact also naturally boosts hormones that support milk production and often encourages babies to feed more effectively. Many products claim to boost milk supply, including herbal supplements, cookies, and teas. While some parents report benefits, scientific evidence for most galactagogues remains limited. These products work best only after ensuring frequent and effective milk removal, since no supplement can replace the biology of supply and demand. Always discuss supplements with your healthcare provider before using them. Remember that pumping output is not a perfect measure of milk supply. Some parents produce plenty of milk but simply don't respond well to a pump. Babies are generally much more efficient at removing milk than even the best breast pumps. Finally, don't blame yourself if you're facing supply challenges. Every breastfeeding journey is unique, and needing extra support does not mean you failed. Working with a certified lactation consultant can identify the underlying cause and create a personalized plan that supports both you and your baby. Thank you for watching Pump with Isabella. If this video helped ease your worries about low milk supply, please like, subscribe, and share it with another parent who may need reassurance. Remember, breastfeeding isn't about perfection, it's about finding what works best for you and your baby with the right support along the way.